How about this for breaking news in the NFL? From Mr. Irrelevant to a $53 million man. The San Francisco 49ers and quarterback Brock Purdy have agreed to a 5-year, $265 million contract extension. That has been confirmed by our lead NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. Talk about dreams come true. The last pick in the draft, who has now made less than $1 million in his base salary the first 3 seasons in the NFL, now making an average annual value of $53 million per year. That is tied for the 7th most money a quarterback is making in the league. Purdy led the Niners to the Super Bowl in the 2023 season, his first full year as the starting quarterback, and you see there some of his accolades as well. Let's welcome in NFL expert Emory Hunt here. Give us what you think about this. We're going to have you rank your quarterbacks in a second, but Brock Purdy now making this sort of money in the league. What is your initial reaction?
Well, I believe the kids say he really went out there and earned it and got it up out the mud, as they say, right? And I love the fact that he was the 7th-round pick, last pick in the draft. We know that story, but he stayed ready, so he didn't have to get ready. So when he got the opportunity, it was almost like he had always been the starting quarterback. And I thought last year, I want to say around the first month of the season, he was playing really good football. And when you think about that, considering what all they had going on around them and surrounding the organization, Brock Purdy was playing really well. And the numbers may not indicate that, but I thought that was the best play individually we saw from Brock Purdy. Because I know people were saying, oh, he's being carried by all the weapons around him. He started to shake that a little bit last year where he had to step out and be the starting quarterback, be the guy that you win because of. And I now like the fact that they're going into the offseason. The defense should be improved. And offensively, they're still going to have to run game. The offensive line should be improved much more than it was last year. And I think we'll see that passing game to look like it looked when they went to the Super Bowl. So I like this for Brock Purdy. I think he went out there and got it done on the field, proved his worth, outplayed his draft status, and got paid handsomely for it.
Let me ask you this. Where would he rank in your top 10 quarterbacks in the league? Because we know the money doesn't always line up with maybe where they rank as far as their talents in the league. A lot of it depends on when you sign that contract. Where does Brock Purdy land for you?
He's in my top 10, man, and it was funny because you talked about how sometimes it may not look where guys are ranked based on what they make, but he's in my top 10 more so than some guys that are getting paid more than him, i.e. the Tua Tagovailoa, i.e. the Trevor Lawrence. But you look at this right here. This is a good, strong top 10 of NFL quarterbacks. I'm still a big fan of what Dak Prescott has done, but Brock Purdy slowly has moved up my list into the top 10 category. And I would like to say that when you have a Brock Purdy that's out there on the field, that has done it at the highest of levels, that has done it in the bigger games consistently over time, despite the detractors, myself early included, he was able to overcome all of that and still consistently play really well. And so you have to give him his props. You have to give him his respect. And in my opinion, he is definitely a top 10 quarterback.
The 49ers are spending quite a bit of money, and obviously Tommy mentioned earlier some people want to see, you know, the fine print of this deal and is actually how it goes down. But if you're other teams with a very good rookie or sophomore quarterback, you know, for instance, let's look at Jaden Daniels, the Commanders, maybe Drake May will blow the Patriots away, got some good guys coming in. Can you learn a lesson from the 49ers and maybe trying not to spend all of the bank on your quarterback?
I love the way you preface that and phrase that, Amanda, because I'm going to say pull up that top 10 list again. And I wish more NFL teams did it this way, because when we look at this top 10 that I compiled of my personal list, those dudes went out there and done it. So you can't just go ahead and pay somebody because you like how they look, or you like how they look in the jersey, or you like how they throw the football in OTAs or rookie minicamp. Everyone on this list went out there and proved their worth consistently. And I know sometimes you may have a young guy, CJ Stroud, still on his rookie deal, but for the most part, you reward guys for doing the good things consistently, and Brock Purdy has done that more so than some people that may not have proven it. Sometimes you may get still carried by your draft status. I'm glad the 49ers are not still carrying Brock Purdy's draft status along with him. They said, now this guy clearly isn't a 7th-round talent, clearly isn't a 7th-round pick. He's worth the pay of a top 10 guy, and that's why he lands in my list. And I think more teams should go about it that way. Don't let the quarterback hold you hostage. Let his play on the field determine how much you want to pay him or whether or not you let him go and seek his services elsewhere.
Emory, I love it. Look, thumbs up from you, from Ray Carthon, from Bryant McFadden, even Tommy's 49ers friends out there in the Bay Area, all liking this deal going down for Brock Purdy. We appreciate it. Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy. So the money is there. What is next for the 49ers? And exactly how did this deal get done? We're going to talk to our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones, on the other side.